2 buttholes. Oh! Somebody! Oh!
Alright, 10x. So it's been a minute since we did one of these reactions, so we're just gonna get back into it, man. Today we've got people share. Hey, y'all niggas can't see the title. People share their secret anonymous. Huh? People share their secret anonymously. God damn, why was that hard? Before we start, man, let me put y'all niggas on, bro. This chocolate right here, ignore my nails. They're outgrown, but this chocolate right here, bro, is irresistibly smooth for a reason. This is the best chocolate out there, bro. If you can find this in your nearby store, just know that CJ put you on. All right, remember this. When you see this, remember me, bro, and just know I put you onto this shit, bro. This shit hit like crack. Without further ado, bro, let's get straight into the reaction, man. Then choose to either show their face or walk away unknown. I don't lie, that's a cool concept.
So my secret is I used to date a really famous actor. We were super involved and saw each other every day for almost a year, and then I found out he was married.
Off rip? Like, damn, you're just gonna drop that like that, no warning? Like, you're not even gonna give us a heads up? Bro, I don't get why married people do this, bro. I just don't understand. Like, I get you be having like beef and shit with your partner at home and shit, but bro, this is the worst thing you can do to someone. Making someone who doesn't know that you're married cheat, like be an accomplice with you while cheating, bro. That's the worst thing you can do, bro. You're breaking up a whole family for what? That is selfish. That's another level of selfish. I think that's the worst thing by far, bro. That's the worst type of cheating, bro. You lot, let me know what you think about that. Is that bad, or am I bugging?
The story got picked up from everywhere. I had all type of news sources hitting me up for the story, and I went ghost completely because I was very nervous and scared and like didn't want the spotlight, and completely have changed my name that I go by to disassociate myself with this person. I had no idea. We saw each other every day. It was very intense. It was very, very intense. We almost had a child together.
I won't lie, I think you're oversharing here, bro. Like, I get the whole idea of the video, but she's definitely oversharing, bro. Nobody is forcing this information out of me. I'm taking this shit to the grave, bro. How are you gonna say you almost had a baby with this man, bro? Nobody, like, we don't know you from nowhere. We don't know you from nowhere, and you're just sharing this shit on the internet like that, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Some people like to overshare a little too much. I would have took this to the grave with me personally, man. Wow, she's just gonna walk away.
My secret is I still have my married ex-boyfriend's location, and I follow him around the world like a little Pokemon.
She's a serial killer.
Cute.
I have 2 buttholes. Oh! Somebody! Oh!
Wow. I actually didn't know that was possible. So, like, when you're taking a dookie, like, which hole does it come out from? Like, how does your body know which hole for the dookie to... Is that a bad question? Am I tweaking with that one? This lady has 2 buttholes, bro. How does that work? Wait, so where the coochie at? Wow.
It's genetic, and one's not functioning, but it's there. Yeah.
Wait, so then when she fart, do the fart just be like coming out of one butt, or... I'm like, this is getting gross. But does the fart come out of one butt or both butts? Huh? Like, imagine, bro, that's gonna feel like a tornado coming out your system, bro. That's 2 windpipes blowing at once. That's insane.
My secret is that when there's certain people I don't like, I actually create them on my Sims game and make their lives miserable. And
that's not that bad.
That's how I get closure and move on with my life.
What? I'm like, these women are psychotic.
My secret that I don't tell anybody is that I secretly stare at people and I envision what their life is like. I come up with whole stories, come up with backgrounds, who they might know. And then after I'm done with that, I try to astro project my body into theirs because I have some weird need to know how people think, how they're living, what they're doing. I don't know, it's so strange. And I feel like the first time it happened, I was a child. I was coming home from school and I suddenly felt like my body was in the car next to me. So I believe it's real.
Did this lady just admit to witchcraft? Bro, she gives me Crystal vibes right here, bro. She's crazy. Do not interact with someone like this, bro. Them Crystal, I don't want to use the B word, but them Crystal females, bro, they're insane, man. Stay far away from them. They're going to cause you problems upon problems upon problems. I don't even get how you believe this shit, bro. How you going to let a rock tell you how to live your life or describe your life? Same with star signs, angel numbers, all that bullshit, bro. Like, how are you actually going to believe this shit, bro? How? Like, you do know that this shit is made up, right? People are just, they generalize it, bro. So they'll just pick out little traits from everyone and be like, okay, you're a Gemini, or your number is 111. They just pick out little traits from everybody. I hope you know it's made up. This shit is just coming out from thin air, man. And y'all niggas believe this bullshit. She just gives that vibe. Nigga talking about astral body or whatever. What the heck does that even mean? Bro, you were just high.
I think I could be gay or bisexual, but I would never, at this point in my life, try and pursue to think that whether that's even true. I think I'm too afraid to know whether it's true or not because of all the things that I would have to deal with if it were true.
My secret is that I still love my ex-husband, even though I divorced him. And he begged me not to divorce him, but, you know, I could tell he was unhappy. And
so you divorced him because you felt that he was unhappy, even though the guy was begging you not to divorce him. I don't lie, bro. You're not really good at reading people, bro. Like, stop trying to put... Bro, what? How does that make sense? The nigga... Excuse my language, but bro is literally telling you that, yo, don't do this, bro. Don't do this. And now you want to come out years later and tell us you regret it. Bro, it's your fault. You wanted to leave. Just say that, bro. Don't put this shit on him. Don't do that. This is not bro's fault. Don't put that shit on him.
And sometimes I regret that decision. This was 19 years.
Come on, Granny. Why would you do that?
My secret is that I'm not as a social person or as an easygoing person as I think I am. I've known my friends for about like 10 years now, and this group of friends that I'm referring to, they're the most extroverted people I've ever met in my whole life. They easily attract people, and when you're around friends who attract other people, I guess I kind of feel like I also had something to do with that. When you have extroverted friends as an introverted person, you don't think that you're an introverted person. When I look back on the times...
What is bro yapping about? He's just using the word introvert. He's spamming this shit. Bro does not know what he's talking about. He's just yapping. He's just yapping. Tell bro spell introverted right now, man. Oh! I'm convinced he doesn't know what that shit means. He just keeps saying it over and over.
The new people I've met, you know, the interactions I've had in my...
I'm putting a $5 down right now. First person that comments, I'm putting a $5 down, bro. He's gonna say introverted again in the next 20 seconds.
My life, it's always been with my friends there. I don't have the same openness or welcomeness as they have. And that's something I really, really miss about my friends. And I really am,
say it before I crash out.
In a way, disappointed in myself that I might have lied myself into thinking I was that kind of person as well.
Damn. This nigga just stole my parlay. What?
When I was younger in elementary school, I was in like 2nd grade, and we used to do assemblies in the beginning of school and do the pledge, and you know it gets silent after the pledge, and I farted really, really loud. And then I turned, and they was like, who is that? And I turned around, I was like, B, why would you do that? And it was a dude behind me, and they all started laughing, and then I just, you know, went on about my day.
Why?
I pride myself on being a very honest person, But once when I was in a relationship, I went on a solo trip to Thailand and I kissed a person other than my partner, and I never told.
Girls are evil, bro. Oh my God, this is despicable.
Told him the truth. Are you still with them? No, it ended because of my trust issues.
What?
I sell feet pics on Twitter and have 8,000 followers. It's pretty successful when I'm active on it. You can make a few grand a month doing it.
How do people blow up from selling feet pics? I don't get it, bro. It's all girls, bro. Every single girl in this shit that has commented something, they've said something ridiculous. There was this lady that she had she broke up with her ex-husband because she felt that the nigga was unhappy. And the guy told her, don't break up with me. Like, bro, what are we doing, man? Y'all niggas crazy. And this one is over here selling feet pics for what, man? Why the hell are you selling feet pics? Bro, just get a job, man. Put the fries in the bag.
I do accounting and HR. It's vacation money, vacation foot money.
Bro, these girls are getting me tight.
Okay, my secret is that I really don't like dogs. I think they're really annoying. I feel like it makes people assume that I have like wayward morals because I don't want a dog to run up to me and like lick my face and jump all over me.
That's valid.
But
I hate dogs for that as well.
I care about them deeply as sentient beings. I just don't want them to do it near me. Now I don't pretend though. I just am like, meh. I used to pretend to fit in or whatever, but whatever.
What is she talking about? Oh,
like I'm not ashamed.
God.
Sorry.
That was a jump scare. No offense.
A long time ago, I read my ex's journal and found some incriminating things in there, but I couldn't bring them up because I had to lie and pretend like I never read it. So I felt betrayed too, in a sense, even though looking back, it was very minor on his part. I have never read someone's journal again because I felt like I did this one thing and it felt wrong and I knew it felt wrong.
I don't lie, is that a breakupable offense? If someone is going through your personal files that you have not personally told them that, yo, I'm gonna share this with you, like, is that a breakupable offense? I think it is, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because why are you in my business for, bro? Why are you actually getting up in my business for? Bro, if I wanted to share that part of my life with you, I would have done that. But you're clearly not the right one to be doing that, so I'm not doing it, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess a secret that I have is I don't really like LA all that much. Okay. Maybe it's just a place, or maybe I'm just unhappy with my life, but I left my old life in San Diego, and I guess in a outward...
You don't like LA that much. Bro, come to Ireland, bro. Come to Ireland, man. We'll see if you be happy. We'll see if you... Bro, over here, right? Niggas see you being a little bit too happy. Oh my God, they will fry you, bro. Oh my days. Don't be over happy, bro. When niggas be like, how are you? You have to reply like in a good but negative way, man. So if I say, how are you, bro? You'd be like, not too bad. Or, oh, I'm surviving. What the heck does that mean, bro? If you say, oh, you're good, niggas will look at you some type of way like, yo, get a load of this guy. This nigga's happy and shit. If you're not happy there, bro, come over here and see how it's gonna turn out for you, man. What are you talking about?
Appearance, it looks like I'm having a much better life. It's a secret because I don't want to admit that I'm having a hard time. Come over here and
see if you'll be happy, bro.
Post-grad life and...
Bro, not to slate this country or anything, man, but deep this, right? We have about 4 train lines. 4 train lines, and all these 4 train lines, the one common denominator is Dublin. If Dublin was not in the picture, there would not be a train line going to that place, bro. I can count them on my finger. Belfast, Galway, Sligo, Cork. Those are the 4. Those are the 4, bro. And they all go to Dublin. The purpose of the train line is to go to Dublin. Tell me if you, come here and tell me if you'd be happy, bro. Come here and tell me if you'd be happy.
Living here is
it rains every day.
I'm choosing
in LA, you have good weather. Tell me if you'd be happy coming here, man.
To walk forward.
Bullshit, bro.
So I like make travel a big part of my life, but every time I go somewhere else outside of my house, I count down the days till I'm back in my house. I always think I should enjoy traveling more and like I want to do these things, but by the time I'm actually there, I'm like, damn, I wish I was home, you know? So
wait, what?
I guess the grass isn't always greener. I'll just walk away.
Bro thought he was mysterious, man. What the heck does he mean by
So my
that?
secret is that I always wished that my middle name was my first name. It seems like a fancier name to me, and I think when I was a kid, I just was feeling generally unhappy.
I won't lie, I've always thought about it. I'm like, why don't they let us pick our names? Why don't they let us pick our names? Because let's say your name was like Edwin or Christopher. That's a boring ass name, bro. Or James. Or Luke. Luke is such a boring name, bro. Why can't we repick our names? Like when we hit a certain age, like be like, all right, you know what? I don't really like being called Anthony. Let me change this up a bit.
And I thought if I had been named my middle name, that maybe my life would be different, better, more interesting, fancier.
I wonder how bad her name is. Oh, it's definitely
a
Samantha
very large part of me wants everything in society and the economy and the world structure to absolutely implode and destroy itself so that we can go back to living on communes and sharing our secrets and our skills and our lives with each other and living with love instead of placing all of our importance on money and status and bullshit that doesn't matter.
You are wrongly mistaken, bro. Money matters, man. I understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying, but bro, bring all the love and shit back, bro. Love and shit back. If you bring all that shit back, bro, you're still gonna be hungry at the end of the day. You need money to pay for shit, bro. I understand what she's saying, but bro, you need money, man. Let's not do this, bro.
And maybe we should also start learning how to cook and clean and make our own clothes again.
Valid. That was valid.
So when I
already know this nigga's a gooner. I already know. I know he's gonna see some damn bad shit.
2 or 3
years
old, my father threw me against a wall.
Oh!
And I remember waking up later that day, and the rest of my family, my 2 sisters and my mom, were packing all the bags while my dad was at work. We were gone for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We eventually all got back together, but I want to tell him that he shouldn't feel bad. I know he feels bad. I know he does. And
okay, this nigga got a good heart.
I want to be able to tell
actually got a
him
good
that
heart.
he doesn't need to. Being a parent's probably a pretty hard job. I'm not saying what he did was right.
Oh! Bro, it does not matter how hard being a parent is, bro. Being thrown against a wall at the age of 2 or 3. Do you understand how crazy that? Nigga, you could have died. Bang the back of your head, you're gone, out of here, bro. You would have only had 2 or 3 years to your name. What are you talking about, man? You understand it's a hard job, bro. They brought you here. It's their responsibility. What are you talking about, man? You didn't ask them to, give birth to me real quick. You didn't ask them for that, bro. This nigga used you as a stress ball. This nigga's like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this kid just because I'm pissed off, man. What are you talking about? Are you talking about, I understand because it's a hard job? Bro, this nigga took his stress out on you, man. There is nothing a 2 or 3 year old could have done to warrant being thrown against the wall. I'm not trying to hear it.
But I want him to know that
bro got fried.
We're okay. I've never talked to anybody about this except for 2 people in my entire life. Nobody in my immediate family. They all know. It's like this unspoken thing. So yeah, that's my secret.
Fair enough.
The secrets, What
is this nigga's haircut?
I like airing my shit out. I can't think of a single thing that I would need to hide from anybody. I mean, if I'm hiding stuff from people, I'm hiding myself from myself. I got 4 years sober, and for a long time I was trying to run away from myself, hide things and lie. When I gave that up, tried to stop controlling stuff, it just doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like, anybody can know anything about me, and of course, I'd sit there and be like, oh, like, I wonder what they think about me, but at the end of the day, I'm free and it's off my shoulders. It doesn't really matter anymore. And like,
Bro,
with that freedom, I'm able to really just be myself for once in my
Americans
life, and I'm
are so
content
open.
with that.
I don't get
like,
it.
I don't have to sit in the mirror and judge, so. secrets, man. They only bring you down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, I respect that. Because what's the point of actually keeping secrets, man? It's just sharing shit that you don't... I actually don't know. I'm waffling, man. But hey, look. If y'all want to overshare, bro. If that's what y'all niggas do over there, be more than happy to do that. But I'm like, over here, you're not going to catch nobody doing that, bro. You're not gonna catch nobody doing that. We all know what to share with what people. We don't be oversharing like that, man. But yeah, bro, let me know what you lot thought was the craziest confession out of these ones. Personally, I don't think anything gets worse than that kid being thrown against the wall, bro. Like, why? Bro, why, bro? But yeah, bro, you lot, let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'm gonna catch y'all.